Go out for an Italian dinner or a hoagie across our region and beyond, and there's a pretty good chance you'll be served Cellone's Italian bread. The bakery's been in business here for more than a century, since 1911 to be exact. Now in its fourth generation of family ownership, the bakery's expanding to serve new markets with new products. Recently, Cellone's cut the ribbon on a new bakery near Crafton in Allegheny County. Randy Cellone's here with us. He's president of Cellone's, and welcome. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations on the expansion. You're getting the bugs out of the new facility?
Yes, we've been working on it since we had the ribbon cutting, and we're producing out of it right now. It's not up 100%. It's probably up about 30%, and things are moving along. And we find out that even with that new facility, at our old facility, we're still running 24/7, so we've picked up added business since last year, which is very fortunate when you're moving and starting in a big facility.
Oh,
like
absolutely.
That.
Well, what was driving it in the first place? What led you to make the decision to make this kind of investment and expand?
Well, you know what, I believe a big part of it was that fourth generation. I think that they wanted to grow. They knew we were fortunate enough to have a group of young people that are interested in all aspects of our business. We sit down and we have meetings, and about 6 years ago we were looking at where we were and decided if we wanted to continue to grow that we needed something much bigger. And with their backing, my brother had just left the company and retired. And so we decided that it was probably in the best interest of everybody. And I think family businesses all go through that. I think there's a period where you look at where you are and where you want to be, and you make a decision at that time. Do you want to continue to go on? Do you want to make this a business where all family members are involved? Or do you want to set back and just kind of, you know, take the money or whatever and do it that way? And everybody wanted to grow, and we were fortunate enough to have really fantastic employees, and people were out there and looking for business, and we find a lot of companies that are in Pittsburgh that we do business with already. We kind of grew with them, and so we grew out of we could see that we were going to grow out of where we were.
So how big's your footprint now? How wide a geography are you shipping bread to out of Pittsburgh?
Well, you know, it's kind of funny because we do have accounts in Texas.
Wow.
And we have some in North Carolina. We do them in Ohio. And
is that fresh baked bread?
That's all frozen.
All frozen.
Yeah, okay. That's all frozen. And we do it online. We get people from all over the country. And the thing about Pittsburgh is no matter where you go, you'll find somebody who had lived in Pittsburgh. And we get that kind of information back. They say, oh boy, you know, my family moved out of Pittsburgh so-and-so years ago, and we always ate your bread, and wanted to know if, you know, if it was in our area or not. And sometimes we can say, yes, it is. It's in this place or that place. So Pittsburgh is at the place now where it's starting to grow, and during the 70s, unfortunately, a lot of people had left. And those people just traveled all over the country.
Sure, they're everywhere, and their kids are everywhere, and they've probably had the bread when they've come back to visit, or they've had it where they're living today. It's the frozen phenomenon, though, that's really propelled your growth.
Yeah, it really is. I think one of the things that's been really important to us is we've been able to bring the type of product out that you can take out of frozen, and you do heat it up, and it is as a fresh product. So. That's really spurred on a lot of growth. A lot of companies, when you heat their product back up, it's either too hard or it's flaky or some other problems with it. But we've been able to transfer that onto a frozen account.
Well,
plus,
really great, yeah.
Pittsburgh, I mean, we're doing really great in Pittsburgh. We've picked up a lot of accounts. We do PNC Park, and we enjoy that very much. We always get a kick when we go down there and have a hot dog or something. So that's really nice.
Well, that's got to be fun. You go to the ballpark and it's your bread. You get to
it really is. Yeah, it really is. It's when you start. We started at Bridgeville, and when I was young, my dad used to actually deliver to small stores and small restaurants, and there were a lot of independently owned restaurants and stores at that time. So we would go from one place to another, and I remember different times I'd be with them. So to come from that atmosphere to be into a park where you're actually serving your product, and of course, everybody loves Pittsburgh. You know, the team is doing so well. It's just really fun to be there.
Well, it's a fun time to be in Pittsburgh. Terrific to see the growth of Cellone's Bakery. Thank you so much, and congratulations. Continued success.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right. And when we return, we'll talk about the state of downtown Pittsburgh. Stay with us.